Northeast PA's Classic Rock. 4 minutes after 6. Sunny, 73 for the high today, 47 degrees right now. A lot of people spend their careers, Kate, trying to climb the corporate ladder. Apparently, well, a lot of people are looking for an exit ramp.
Good morning. It's the Prospector Show on Rock 107.
So a new survey found that 70% of workers would turn down a promotion if it meant more stress and worse work-life balance.
Well, think about it. The raise is no longer the selling point.
People are starting to look at management jobs the same way they look at an all-you-can-eat buffet that's been sitting in the sun.
Yeah, there's more there for me, but I don't know if I want it.
It got us thinking, if people don't want more responsibility, maybe it's time for a different kind of job search website.
Feeling burned out, stressed, offered a promotion and immediately thought, absolutely not? Then try NapRecruiter.
My boss offered me a raise, more responsibility, and a corner office.
And what did you say?
Can I keep my old desk and take a nap instead?
At NapRecruiter, we connect underachievers with jobs that match their energy level. Want fewer meetings, less money, zero expectations? There's also linked out or in don't, because climbing the corporate ladder sounds exhausting.
Oh, time for a break.
NapRecruiter, linked out, and in don't, lowering both standards and productivity since last Tuesday.
Life's pretty tough right now. There's plenty of bad news, but it's not all bad. It's time for the brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
A 32-year-old horse in Washington state named Marge got trapped between two trees and couldn't free herself. So the local fire and rescue team responded and used a high-point mechanical advantage system to carefully lift and free Marge from the tight space. She only suffered a few minor scrapes.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
Hi, I'm Prospector's wife, Tara. Here's a little taste of my world. It's time for Prospector's Picky Pet Peeves on Rock 107.
I like to dine out, so I'm often dealing with waiters and waitresses, and most of these interactions, they go off without a hitch, but every so often there are issues. For instance, if I order a coffee and you ask me if I need creamer, when I say yes, that should be a tip that I'll need room for that creamer. Don't fill the coffee to the brim. Don't fill it so high you have to walk like a hot coal walker making his way to my table. Leave some room for that creamer. Yeah, you have to take displacement into effect. If you fill it to the top, then it's going to spill out when I add the cream and sugar. That's not what any of us want. You know, when you get into the tub, the water level rises. This is the same concept, but all in all, a minor annoyance.
Seriously?
More of a problem is a waiter arguing with me over my order. I'm a very picky eater, annoyingly picky, and I know this, and I make allowances for it when I dine out. So if you drop a plate in front of me and I say, excuse me, this isn't what I ordered, don't fight with me. The chances of me getting my order wrong are slim to none. You, on the other hand, are dealing with 5 people at my table and like 7 other tables. That's significantly more orders to deal with, thereby increasing the likelihood that you'd make a mistake. And it's not the end of the world. It won't affect my tip. Just take it back and bring me what I ordered. But when you say, oh, no, sir, you ordered blah, 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 hey, that will affect your tip. It's my order. Let's go ahead and assume I know it.
All right.
Last one, and I know these are picky, but I hate it when I have to ask for salt or pepper at the table. They should be placed at the table ahead of time. Every time you reset the table, someone ensures the salt and pepper shakers are there at the table, along with proper flatware and a napkin. I can't tell you how many times I've had to ask for a knife or fork after my food's been served. Really? Am I a pig at the trough? Should I be burying my face into the mashed potatoes like that bratty 5-year-old at the table behind me? And that's another thing. Unruly kids. Look, I don't expect perfectly quiet babies. That's unrealistic. I get it. Babies cry. But we're talking older kids. And again, I don't expect Rockwillian pictures of family perfection. But when your kid knocks a plate out of a server's hand because they're running around roughhousing, you better do more than shrug your shoulders with that kids will be kids look. You should be disciplining your rotten sex trophies so we can all enjoy our meal.
Nobody cares. You think that was bad? Try living with him. Love you, honey. Mean it.
Prospector can be a little hot-headed. Sometimes he can be selfish. He labors to get through most social interactions.
Sometimes you can be kind of a jerk.
Today, he asked the question, am I a jerk? On Rock 107.
My nephew is graduating from middle school. His parents are throwing a party. That's right. For a middle school graduation. I say, oh, I'm sorry, I got a live broadcast that day. Not true, but I told them that. I'm not going. I don't care about middle school graduations. You're going across the street. What are we doing here? What are we celebrating? So, am I a jerk? What are we finding out? Because I know Kate says I'm a jerk. But
Always.
she says that, I was going to say 89% of the time anyway.
Always.
So, get us on social media. What are you thinking here?
Steve from your Facebook, not a jerk. Save the parties for high school and college. Just go to them.
All right. What else are we hearing?
Amanda from your Twitter, total jerk. Kids remember who showed up for them. That's what I'm saying.
That's okay, too, because you know what? He'll remember I didn't show up for him, and he won't come for me later in life. He'll be like, oh, he's not going to help, and that'll be that. On to the Rock Lines. Am I a jerk? Rock 107.
Definitely not a jerk on this issue.
I mean, what are we going to do? Celebrate every time the kid goes to the bathroom on his own? Come on.
I mean, really, it's just really minimal achievement.
Celebrating these minimal achievements, it makes everything else, the big ones, less special, right?
Absolutely. I mean, if it was some substance, yeah, he would have been a jerk.
Not a jerk.
Whatever.
I'm just saying, people are saying it's a little 50-50 right now.
Jen from your Twitter, you're a jerk because you lied. Just tell your brother you don't want to go.
Well, he probably listens online, so he's already figured it out.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. Whatever. It's okay either way.
Michelle from your Instagram, the party is really for the parents. They survived helping with homework for 3 years.
And 4 years before that, and 4 more years coming up. That does not wash that excuse. On to the Rock Lines. Am I a jerk? Rock 107.
Yeah, I think you're sort of a jerk.
How come? Why so?
Because, that's your nephew that's going to his graduation party and everything else. You should have been able to attend it.
Oh, I'm able. I just don't want.
Yeah, you shouldn't have faked them out, though, by telling them that you had a live broadcast to do.
I got one on open mic on the Rock 107 mobile app.
Hey, Prospector, I'm on your side, man. Definitely not a jerk. Not a jerk, Prospector.
Yeah, the callers are with me. The texters, not so much, I guess. What are you going to do?
Tom from your Twitter, not a jerk. I wouldn't burn a Saturday for that either.
Text it into the Rock Lines. You're a jerk. Dave says the kid thinks it's important, and that's what matters. The kid used to think G.I. Joes are important.
Well, they are.
Kids are dumb. I was dumb when I might be dumb now. All right, what else we hear?
Rick from your Facebook, not a jerk. Wait until they start having kindergarten graduation parties.
I literally just saw a kindergarten graduation ceremony, and I got to admit, uber cute. It was like right at the street from my house, and it was so cute. I'm not even going to lie about that. We're going to the Rock Lines. Am I a jerk? Rock 107.
Hey, Prospector, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good. I don't think you're a jerk at all, my friend. I think you're going to be okay on this one. Like you said, we're celebrating every minor little achievement, and it's making us a bunch of sissies.
What about me tossing in that little lie about having a remote? How about that? Does that make me a jerk?
No way, man. I mean, Jesus, that's not too bad. I mean, I've done little white lies like that before.
Little white lies have been around for years.
Oh, doesn't make them right. Okay. Lisa from your Facebook, jerk. Family events aren't always about whether you think they're worthy.
They are for me, but okay, I get it. Maybe I'm selfish. In the question today of am I a jerk for not wanting to go to my nephew's graduation party from middle school and then saying, I have a live remote broadcast even though I don't. The answer, and it's pretty tight, a little tighter than I thought it would be. The answer is about 55% I am a jerk.
Ladies and gentlemen, grab the kids, call your neighbors, and gather around the radio.
It's now time to announce the winner of Prospector's Yambag of the day, as decided by you at rock107.com.
We uncover the most baffling, ridiculous, pathetic, cockeyed, laughable, preposterous blunders in the world of misdeeds. Nominee number 1.
Something unappetizing happened at a Taco Bell, and shockingly, it doesn't involve the food. A 28-year-old man in Florida named Brandon Irazazi was arrested last Thursday after he exposed himself outside of a Taco Bell. It's unclear what he was up to, but the sheriff office jokingly said he had his chimichanga out near a side door. He had multiple pairs of pants pulled down, but did try to cover himself when he saw the cops. If that's not strange enough, after he was taken into custody, they found a live pet fish inside a plastic container stored in his backpack. The cop nicknamed the fish Baja Blast and said it's doing great. Brandon was arrested for unlawful exposure of sexual organs and is being held on $5,000 bond. Sounds like the fish is in good hands in the meantime.
Nominee number 2.
Youth sports are supposed to teach teamwork, sportsmanship, self-control. Unfortunately, sometimes they teach adults how to get themselves banned for life. Officials say an Oklahoma youth baseball coach has been permanently banned from participating in a national youth baseball organization following an ugly post-game incident at a tournament in Nebraska. According to reports, tensions flared after a game when the coach's son allegedly threw a baseball into the opposing team's dugout. Authorities say a player from the Nebraska team was struck during the incident. Tournament officials later investigated what happened and announced a lifetime ban for the coach. Reports indicate officials believe the adults failed to properly control the situation and that the conduct violated league standards. The coach has reportedly disputed parts of the finding, but the disciplinary action stands.
And the winner is...
the Little League coach who got banned for life after his son threw a pitch into the other team's dugout. You are the Yambag of the day, and we'll move on to Friday's Yambag of the Week competition. Keep it here for all the nominees for Prospector's Yambag of the Day, weekday mornings on Rock 107. That's your Prospector Prime Coats podcast, the stuff we're legally allowed to replay. Thanks for listening, and remember, if you want the full experience, the stuff that almost gets us in trouble with the boss, you gotta wake up with us. Weekday mornings starting at 5:30 on Rock 107.